What up, Buzzing Bears?
What up? What's up, guys?
Oscar, Tom, Jacob. It's been a little minute since we've made a video. We've been kind of busy with the whole Rona situation and just getting through it, grinding every day at work. Today, we're going to be sampling some Blue Moon. I'll let Tom tell you about the beer. He picked them out.
Okay, so we have a Blue Moon. It's a Belgian white. It's an L.
Blue Moon Belgian white.
Belgian white with a wheat L. And we also have a Blue Moon iced coffee blonde.
Okay. I've never tried coffee beer before, so I'm actually pretty interested in this because I drink coffee every day, especially when I'm at work. Keep me going and stuff. So
I've never tried any of the Blue Moon, so it should be a good experience.
So typically, I've had Blue Moon in the past. Anytime that I've drank it, it's been at like a bar on draft, and I thought it was really good. We're going to be sampling the bottles, obviously, today. We will be scoring these individually.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be drinking 4 beers each today. So which one do you want to get started with?
I think we should start with the Belgian white.
All right, so the Belgian white here. After we took these out of the refrigerator, we realized that there was a kind of an interesting thing that was going on inside the bottle. Apparently, Jacob, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so we left it there for maybe about like 7 days, and we noticed that kind of towards the end they were laying down. I don't know if it's yeast or wheat, but there's a lot of buildup in the bottom, so we're not gonna drink it straight from the bottle. We're just gonna pour it into a cup and see how it tastes.
The color looks pretty nice. It's a darker color.
Also, that's not the way you're supposed to pour beer. You're supposed to pour it like, at an angle so it doesn't foam up or whatever, but I was trying to filter out all the wheat that's in my glass.
Yeah, make sure we don't die
You
over
can see
here.
all that shit in there.
Yeah, it's still here, floating at the bottom. I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but pretty interesting thing. So yeah, I want to take y'all's first drinks.
Let's go for it.
And typically when these are served, they're given like an orange slice, so you can, I don't know if people squeeze it in there or if it's just like a dressing. How does that work?
I think it's a garnish. People squeeze it sometimes, but it's more for a garnish because the beers already have orange inside of it on the Blue Moon brand.
It's all sitting there. It's kind of lumpy.
Interesting.
It's different for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting rained on. Not too bad, but we're going to continue it because we're from Texas. All right, so it actually tastes different from what I remember it tasting like. I think that for my initial score, I'm a little disappointed. And I don't know if it's because it's the Belgian white and not the normal Blue Moon, but I'm actually going to give this a 6. I was expecting a little bit more from this initial taste.
I'm going to give it a 4.5. I'm not liking it. It's real chilled too. I mean, we've had it in the refrigerator for a while.
Like what, a week?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
And it's not doing it for me. It's just the taste, the way it's going down. It's kind of, to me, kind of harsh. That's all I'm gonna say. You, Jake?
Me, risking my life drinking it because I don't know what the fuck's sitting at the bottom. So I'm gonna give it a low score automatically, but I'll probably give it a 4. I don't know if it's because what's in the bottom of it's changing the flavor, but I expected more out of it. But it's my first time drinking it, but we'll see how it is after.
Yeah. All right, so 6
4.5.
4.
and 4 for the initial taste. All right, so our first topic of the day today is going to be beer food. What do you like to be snacking on while you're enjoying your beer, either watching the game at the bar with the boys, or at a family dinner, appetizers, stuff like that. So for me personally, one of my go-tos is fried pickles. And I'm not talking about the spear fried pickles, I'm talking about the sliced fried pickles. For me, those are pretty dope because they're kind of like salty and sour, and I feel like it pairs good with the beer. So like You know, some people they'll dress their beer, they'll dress Dos Equis and stuff like that with salt. I feel like if you're snacking down on some fried pickles, it's kind of like dressing it, but not really dressing it. So fried pickles for me is like my favorite beer food for sure.
I'm gonna go tacos, mini tacos all the way, baby. Straight up with the cilantro, the onions, all the works. Just the spiciness with the salsas on top of it. I could keep going all day on pastor and on the beef tacos. Just
Asada.
asada, there you go. I mean, I could eat like freaking 10 of them for sure and just keep drinking after that, before and after. That's my go-to.
You don't feel like it's too heavy?
I don't think
You
so.
don't think the grease kind of sits in your stomach with the?
Man, it works good for me.
Okay. Interesting.
I think I kind of got the similar view of it. Like anybody from San Antonio knows, like you go to a party, you go out and drinking. The place to go afterwards is Mama Margie's. I'm gonna have to say,
shout out.
yeah, shout out to Mama Margie's. I'm gonna have to say, nachos, big ass portion of nachos with meat and cheese on top. Can't beat it, you know. It's real easy, especially if you're drunk to eat, and it
Also
sits well.
Shout out to the original Mamas on South Zamora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to Mama
Mama
Margie's.
Margie on the south side.
Yeah, if you haven't gone to Mama Margie's after you've gone out, you ain't lived yet.
Anybody not from San Antonio needs to come here just for Mama Margie's.
Yeah.
Promise you won't regret it.
After you go out.
Yeah, after you
For
go.
sure.
So, do you know the name of that entree at the Mama Margie's or no?
I have no idea. I just tell them, can I get nachos and
It's like
asada on top?
it's like just nachos with like the ground beef, or is it like chunks of meat?
No, it's like fajita on top.
Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Oh, okay. I know they do the mix too.
Yeah.
They do like the
I,
beef
I,
chicken.
the chicken's
fajita.
okay, but I'm just not a person that really likes chicken fajita. I like beef fajita with everything. So my preference
Represent.
is beef. But if you like chicken, get the mixed.
Get that protein in, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so everybody's getting close to finishing their first beer. So I think it's an appropriate time to give us a middle score. It's
Knock it out.
it's getting a little bit easier for me to drink. Although I'm a little suspicious of the wheat floating at the bottom of the beer.
Yeah.
It's making me want to not finish it.
Like I'm kind of taking sips and seeing like, am I gonna feel anything in my mouth heavy or what the fuck?
I haven't tasted no chunks yet. It's just, I don't know.
All right, so as far as the middle score for this beer, I think that I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Like I'm going with like a 7.5.
Really?
It started tasting better. I don't know if it's just like an acquired taste or what, but I'm gonna go with a 7.5 for the middle score for this beer.
All right, baby. I'm gonna go for a 4.5. Still the same shit. Tastes like shit. I'm not liking it. Not liking it.
I think it's definitely grown on me, but I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. I would say that it's bearable. I mean, if you can get it at a restaurant
Let's pour the next one.
over something else, no.
Good.
But
No, we're gonna finish this. Then we'll go to the next one.
I'll give it a 5 overall. That might just be the wheat though. The wheat and the yeast at the bottom might have just messed it up. But you know, if you want to try it for yourself, it's a decent beer.
All right, let's try the actual correct pour technique here.
Fucking dog.
No foam, baby. No foam.
Actually, this one didn't have any wheat in it.
But you
so-
got lucky. You got the prize.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That one's got a ton of wheat, right?
Yeah, this
Fuck
one got
yeah.
the time.
But this is probably the one that somebody shook before we started this video. All right, so
This one seems darker for some reason.
was it? I don't know.
This might be the one that
Probably the way
poisoned
you
us.
poured it, maybe.
So next topic was gonna be most dangerous animal.
Yeah, like what's the most dangerous creature to be attacked by, in your opinion? What do y'all think?
Fictional or non-fictional? So like a real creature, or like we're talking about movies and like.
You
stuff?
can't say Godzilla or nothing. We're
All right.
real.
Okay,
Like,
so real
100%.
animal that exists in the world today. For me, it's the great white shark. Like, you guys seen Jaws? If you haven't, you need to watch Jaws. But I like, I'm not the best swimmer. I can swim, I can hold my own, but you ain't outrunning a great white shark. And like, I can't even imagine what getting attacked by a great white shark feels like. I'm sure it sucks balls. And it's like, you're not gonna outswim that shark. You're screwed. So, one, I don't think you should be swimming in water with great white sharks or where they're at. Me personally, but I feel like the most dangerous animal in the world is a great white shark.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, that is a good choice.
I'm gonna go grizzly bear. Grizzly bear, man, because the way they attack, they don't just kill you instantly. They'll take off your skin. They'll just play with you the whole time, and they eat you slowly. That's my fear right there. Is grizzly bears. Any kind of bear, really. Brown bears, except the panda bears. Things are damn cute.
I heard panda bears are the most dangerous.
What about gummy bears?
Those gummy bears make you choke.
So grizzly bear, I've heard like people like survive grizzly bear attacks and stuff. Well, people obviously die from them, but I've heard people like you're supposed to play dead.
Yeah, get in the fetal position.
But I don't know if that works. I don't know, like, okay, so if you're right here, grizzly bear is like 15 feet away. Like, are you gonna try and outrun it? Are you
Fuck
gonna,
no.
are you gonna play
They
dead?
They run up to like
fast.
40 miles per hour. They're
Or
quick,
do you
man.
try and fight it?
I mean, I don't know how you fight it. Their skin is so
Pull
thick.
Pull a Leo and just fucking get eaten
You
by
could
a bear.
stab it, and it's too thick, the skin. I think it doesn't even go through.
I think the strategy of fighting a bear is
Kick it in the
going
balls.
for the dick or going for the eyes.
That's all you
Gouging
have, right?
something out, yeah.
Gouging something
But
sensitive.
a grizzly bear is what, like 9 feet tall, 8 feet tall?
Yeah, for sure. Standing on 2 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
How fast is a grizzly bear?
40 miles per hour.
You think so?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
they're real fast.
They climb too. That's the hard part.
And,
about
and
it.
they swim. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty. I guess that's pretty scary then.
I think shark was a close second for me, but just to take it back to the land, I'm gonna have to go with. This isn't one animal in particular. They travel by packs. Wolves, like gray wolves. I feel like there's no escaping it. You know, like they stalk you. They slowly watch you, and it's just your survival rate is higher than what it is being a shark or a grizzly bear. But just the sheer fact that like if you get one, you have to deal with 7 more. You know what I mean?
And yeah, usually they hunt in packs.
Yeah. And dude, they get pretty big. Like I know the average height of one on 4 feet is like 4 foot over there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, those damn things.
So, who would win a fight between a great white shark, a grizzly bear, and wolves?
Are we talking land or ocean?
Well, ocean, the great white, obviously.
Yeah, the great white's gonna take everything out in the water.
Okay, put it in water that's only like 4 feet or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so where it's even playing field.
Okay, like you have that upper hands to help
All right, well, first the grizzly bear or the wolves?
The wolves.
You think so?
one wolf against a grizzly
No,
bear.
I'm sorry. They travel in packs. That's why when we're
Wolves.
talking about one animal, no, the grizzly bear is gonna win. But
No, but like a pack of 5 wolves. Adult male wolves.
Well, that'll kill a grizzly for sure because it's a
Yeah.
gang.
So,
if we're gonna say one-on-one creatures, I'll probably go with the tiger. They'll take anything out.
tiger versus the lion. Male tiger versus
One-on-one,
male
right?
lion. 1-on-1.
Tiger. It's more muscular, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, it's bigger. It's like
It's bigger for sure,
A tiger?
yeah.
but there's different kinds of tigers. There's that
Siberian tigers are the biggest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Siberian
they're huge.
tigers. Because if you look at an African lion and Siberian tiger, the size difference is like drastic. You know what I mean? The
I don't know,
height,
man.
muscle.
We need to fact check this. Let's do a fact check.
Fact check?
Yeah, check.
All right.
Check
What
the
are we
size.
looking at? The average height of a Siberian tiger?
Yes.
The biggest cat,
No. Yeah, I guess so. Right?
right? The biggest cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest cat.
The heaviest and the biggest, whatever. I mean, lions are huge, but their mane makes them look bigger as well.
Well,
Right.
what
Like,
popped
if they
up
didn't
for
have their
me
mane-
was a liger, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that liger is like that's a humans created ligers, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
a saber tooth.
so right now it's Siberian tiger. Siberian tiger's weight
Tell you.
is averaging from 400 to 700 pounds,
Oh,
and the height. Let's see.
What about a lion?
The height is about standing on 2 feet is 9 feet tall.
fuck, man.
On 4
Damn.
feet is 4.5 feet tall. Now the
Dang.
lion. Let's see.
That's pretty big.
Props to what's his name?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Tiger King.
The average lion weight is like 500 pounds to 600 pounds. And the height is 8 feet tall and 2 feet. 4 feet, it's 4
I'm going
foot
with
tall.
the lion, man. The lions, for me, a lion's gonna be a tiger.
Think so?
I think they're lazy. Maybe a lioness.
Yeah, but that's
That's the thing about lions, though. They're kind of like wolves because they travel in packs. Tigers don't travel with
No, but that's
packs.
the lioness. You talking about the lionesses? So, like, are you talking about the lion?
No, a lion.
The lion usually, sometimes like if it's the father lion, there's like 2 lions around, like male lions. But I don't think that the lion is necessarily lazy. I think that their pack is the way that it is. It's like
They already have
the women hunt.
responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So I'm saying lion. You're saying what, Tom?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Like, so what was the topic again?
Who would win a fight, a lion or a tiger?
A lion or tiger? I'm gonna go tiger. Because the height,
Yeah.
it's fatter, but the height, it's still taller.
I don't know. It's
I
hard to
want
say.
y'all's opinion. Drop it in the comments. Y'all think a lion or a tiger would win a fight, and why? All right, so we got 4 beers to drink on this episode. So this is finishing our 2nd beer here. So let's do a chug.
Woo!
Pretty tasty.
It's definitely gone up, for sure. That could be the yeast messing with my mind, though. I don't know.
Could it be that we haven't had lunch and we're drinking beer? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be that for sure.
This is my breakfast right now.
Oh,
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah. About to go get some nachos from Mom YG's after this.
Once this social distancing issue is resolved, I think we can have some more guests on the episodes for sure. So if you want to be a guest, drop a comment. We'll make a list, make it happen.
And for sure, we need more suggestions. Like, we're getting a good amount, but get us a good list so we can try them out.
Share the channel, y'all. Let your friends know. We're gonna get back on, and we're gonna try and hit 2 episodes a week moving forward.
Hit it.
Make sure that we entertain you guys just like our original goal was. So this is the last right here.
Knock it down, knock it down. Ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy, hoy hoy hoy.
Okay.
So we're done with these, right?
Yeah, we knocked that as well.
Alright, let's move that basket.
I'm gonna stay. What did I give it? My middle score?
You said a 7.
7.2. Final for me. 7.2 is the final score for me. If it was free, I would drink it. I don't know if I'd go and I'd buy specifically Belgian White Blue Moon just to drink on my own. That's where I'm at.
I'm gonna go 4.5 still, man. I'm not feeling it. It's heavy as shit.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy. For sure.
I'm burping like crazy. And I like Blue Moon, but I've only had it in draft normally. So maybe that's what it is. I honestly think it tastes better on draft than in bottle. So don't get me twisted. I do like Blue Moon, but on draft. But in the bottle, no way, guys. No way, Jose, for sure.
No way, Jose.
I
No
gave
way,
it
Jose.
a starting at a 4. I went to a 5. Right now, my stomach's real bubbly, and I don't know if that's because I haven't eaten, but that alone is making me stay at a 5. I'm just gonna final score 5. There's other better options in the market, but if this is at a party, I won't turn an eye to it.
All right, so moving on. This is Blue Moon Iced Coffee Blonde. I'm excited about this one. I hope it's good. I don't know if there's any caffeine in it or if it's just a coffee flavor. Do you know?
Let's see what it says. Golden colored wheat ale made with fair trade decaf coffee beans, so it does have coffee in it.
Well, it has
shit.
coffee, but it's decaf, so it's not caffeinated. It's not going to keep you up. All right, let's see what this got. Wow.
I'm liking it.
All I got to say for my initial taste
Holy shit.
is wow. I'm a coffee lover, so I'm definitely buying this beer again. As soon as I lifted it to my nostrils, coffee.
Smell it.
Coffee. If they made this with caffeine in it, I'd probably drink it before work. Just telling you. So for me, I only had to taste it once to give you my initial score, which is an 8. That is a good score for me so far. What do you think?
I'm gonna go 8.5. The smell, the color, even the bubbles. Look at the bubbles in this one in comparison to the other one.
Yeah.
What was up with the other one? It was
The
this
other one was
know, man, I
fucking
feel-
bad.
swamp ass.
Yeah,
What the
it
hell,
was
man?
like, it was like diarrhea. Consistency was diarrhea for the first
I'm about to
one.
get diarrhea. Well, look at that, beautiful.
It
right?
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8.5, baby, all the way. Just the taste of it. It's warm. It's welcoming. I enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cold, but it's makes you feel homey.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess that's due to the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like initially pouring it, I could smell the coffee already. And just that alone, like I really like coffee, especially for breakfast. So I would drink this with my eggs. So I'm gonna give it a 9, just starting off.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's really good beer.
All right, Blue Moon, you did a good job with the iced coffee blonde, for sure.
Represent.
All right, so the next topic that we have is what is it, time machine?
So if you can go back or forward in time, how many years would you go, and what would you want to experience?
So if I could go forward in time, I would rather go forward in time. I hope that I get to see a flying car before I die. I'm 30, so I got like a little bit left, but I go forward about 100, maybe 200 years, just to see what kind of like technology we have, because really interested in like the future. Not so much interested in the past, because you can just read that in a book or watch it on Discovery Channel. For me, it's all about the future. So I'm gonna say I'd like to go down to maybe 3020, maybe 1,000 years in the future.
Oh shit! By then, dude, they're gonna have fucking chips in your
Maybe
arm
there's
and
humans, maybe
everything.
there's not. But I'd like to see what's going on. Maybe it's like the Fifth Element.
Oh, it could
Yeah.
be.
What about you,
Fucking
Tom?
Bruce Willis. I'm going back old school, baby. I'm going back to the 1930s. Shit, even maybe the 1920s. I'm talking about fucking swing dancing, fucking pinstripe suits, all dressed up. Doesn't matter if it's fucking nighttime or daytime. You're working in the fields, dressed up, mobster style, Tommy guns. I want to go back, way back.
That's
Back
pretty
in
interesting.
time.
Back in time, I want to be fucking doing that shit. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
How about
That-
you?
That's definitely a good time. That was right after what is it? The Great Depression, right? Right when it started, more or less, like Great Gatsby area.
For sure, Great Gatsby.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
That shit was
Before
ballin' back
Vietnam, after World War II, like the 30s and 40s.
They were all dressed up all the time, man. Like, it's fucking hot outside and you're still in a fucking...
You full on suit.
Yeah, for
pretty
sure
much.
they didn't have AC though. You willing to put up with that?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I like that dancing shit. Dun, 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 dun.
That's definitely an interesting time. I think I would go to the past,
It was.
or more specifically, probably the 50s or 60s. You know, I feel like the automobiles, like the fucking 64 Mustang, 64 Camaro, like all those productions, they were seen with the light eye then, but now it's like, that's the fucking idols of the car world, you know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's just, I would like to see how production came along and how people drove them, and life then,
So-
you know, it was more simple.
Yeah, life was definitely more simple back then. Somewhat for certain people, right? I think if you could have any vehicle from that era that you
Yeah.
like, which car would it be? Because for me, it's a '69 Chevelle, hands down. Maybe like candy apple red with some black racing stripes.
Original, all stock.
Yeah, original. I mean, everything original except the paint job. You know, I don't need to put a turbo in that. Like I would cruise that just original.
Yeah, just alone.
V8 for sure, not no
Woo.
V6.
Nice.
What about you, Tom?
Mustang, baby. 69 Shelby Cobra. All the way. Hatchback.
Oh, that's
Big-
nice.
Man, that's the way I'm going for sure.
I
You?
think this decision, for sure, it's Chevy, because Chevy was booming during that time, you know what I mean? So it would be between a Camaro or Corvette, but I would have to choose like a 64 or 69 Corvette Grand Sport. Beautiful automobiles, you know, like one of a kind. Like it wasn't so much about sport, but it was about elegance throughout the interior to that exterior.
So you got your sports cars, but how about your cruisers? Like, how about your luxurious cars? What would you choose in that time era?
For a luxurious car, for me, like luxurious is like Corvette. You know,
Corvette?
for me, like a daily driver would be like a Chevelle, but like a weekend would be Corvette.
I'm gonna go Lincoln Continental. Suicide doors, baby. All the way.
Dang.
Black on black. Convertible. Kennedy style. Represent IRP.
I think for like luxury, I would probably go to Cadillac. I don't know a specific model, just because I don't know a lot about Cadillac yet, but for sure Cadillac. When I think of luxury, I think of something that's sporty but still has that badass front grille, that still has those badass doors, and the interior is like souped
Yeah.
out.
But it was just them back then. I mean, luxurious was Lincoln. Well, it was Cadillac first, and then Lincoln, right?
Yeah.
That
I
was.
don't know, man.
I would
honestly.
say.
I know Lincoln
Kind of
was
buzzing
before.
already, so.
I mean, besides that, I mean, Benz has been around for a long time too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
man.
fuck that. No. Luxury, I'll probably go full on Ferrari. If I can get anything, it'll be Ferrari for sure.
Okay,
Ferrari around
what about modern day? You could have any car that you want. What car would you have?
Are we
Oh,
talking
to
daily or are we
right
talking
now?
like
No,
racer?
like yeah, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. Daily or racer, any car that you can have right now. Modern though, not old.
Stock.
Modern.
Stock.
Stock. Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
What would y'all think?
G-Wagon, baby.
G-Wagon?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a pretty solid.
G-G-G
Yeah, it's a
unit.
fucking tank
I'm
right
going all
there.
that way, baby. Black on black G-Wagon. That's my style.
Okay. What do you think?
I think I would want a supercar. Like, you know, for me, a supercar. Damn, I gotta really.
It's a lot of them.
It's to consider because there's
Yeah,
so many
because
now.
right now I'm considering like like the Lambo versus. Okay, I'm going with McLaren. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Dude,
Good
McLaren's
choice.
are fucking
I'm gonna
sick.
go
McLaren.
It's a supercar right there.
Yeah, that is a dope car stock. Like you don't gotta do anything to a McLaren. Like that, it is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. I think if I'm gonna get a supercar, it's gonna be the best of the best. So I'm gonna have to go Bugatti Veyron, fastest fucking car in the world. That
Faster than the McLaren?
faster than McLaren. It holds the world record. It goes like 300 and something miles per hour.
Shit, for the price. How
I
much is
gotta
that
see it. I
shit?
gotta
It's
see
the
this
3.5
video.
million just for the base.
Woo.
I think
Crazy.
just because the Bugatti alone, the interior is full carbon. The whole outside is, yeah, it might be like if you crash it, you're dead, like for sure. But this is a show car, and you have that shit in your garage. Like, who else can say that, you know?
Yeah,
And
interesting.
but either that or it would probably be like if I had to go old school, it'd probably be like a Porsche Boxster.
Can't go wrong with Porsches for sure.
Yeah, the Boxster was pretty cool when it came out. All right, so let's do a chug. Cheers to Mama Margie's again.
Margie's fucking salad nachos.
Bean and cheese tacos.
Cheese
Keep it
tacos.
real.
Fucking
Keep it
shout out
real,
to
David
the free
Copperfield.
the free chips.
Oh,
Everybody
and
felt
salsa.
it.
That hot salsa?
Free chips is also.
Man,
You're the real MVP for
You can
that.
go to fucking Mama's with $5 and you eat for an hour.
like a
just
king.
chips.
Like a king.
Straight up.
The Last Supper. All right, middle scores. I'm still pretty happy with the beer, honestly. I think that it deserved, for a middle score, it still deserves. Granted, I'm a little bloated, but we also drank 2 of the other beers, so I think I'm going to go with. I'm still going to go with a solid 8. Like, I'm still at an 8. The only reason I'm still at an 8 and I haven't gone up is because I feel a little bloated. But I think it's fair, an 8.
All right, guys. I'm buzzed like already, so I already forgot my fucking score of the last ones, but I'm about to go to a 9. I'm bloated too, but I don't think it has nothing to do with this coffee beer. I think it was that motherfucker over there, that Belgian
Fucking
white,
yeast.
that damn devil white beer, man. God damn it.
Yeah, like right now I'm feeling good buzz, but do y'all taste the coffee still? Like,
I don't taste coffee.
I don't taste the coffee no more. So it's that 9 initially was because I'm a coffee lover, but now it's kind of like I'll go 8.5. It's dropping slowly, but I'm hoping this next beer kind of brings it back up, you know, because I would buy this.
I would buy it too. Like, I would spend my own money on this beer.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving
So during
it.
Now-
final chug,
Now, there's beers out there.
Pour that shit up, man. Pour that shit up.
I mean, that cup's probably big enough for you to. All right, that's cool. So,
huh?
there's beer out there that, like, it's party beer, right? Like, you're gonna go buy a keg of like Budweiser or I don't know what the fuck y'all buy. I hope it's not light beer. Bunch of bitches.
Fucking natty light.
No, you know, Dos Equis or whatever you buy a keg of. So this is not like something that I would want to party to. This is like something like, you know, I'm off on a Saturday. I don't have shit to do. I'm gonna sit on my front porch and drink a couple of these by myself.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna buy a keg of this or anything like that. Me personally.
Fucking costs a lot of money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it would.
Fuck yeah.
But
If they do have it.
But it's something that I highly recommend if you have not tried. That Belgian white, I don't know about that. This iced coffee, if you haven't tried it and you like coffee, you should try this beer for sure.
Oh, show.
Besides the coffee, what do y'all think about it? 'Cause I feel like the coffee is kind of carrying it right now.
I mean, that's what it is though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Like I feel like there's a little Starbucks fairy in here.
Fucking
sure.
making the beer right there.
the bubbles. Just look at the bubbles. Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I feel like it's another galaxy,
I
right?
want to bathe in it.
For sure. I feel like
Every morning, just take a shower, ready for work.
the bubbles never stop.
Yeah, this is very well crafted beer.
Beautiful.
I think. Would you buy a mini keg for this?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Close friends.
Would y'all like to see us drink a mini keg? That's a better question.
Yeah.
Fucking anything y'all want, mini keg.
Or
that for sure we have to have
maybe a
guests.
regular keg.
How are we gonna finish that?
Shit. It's gonna be like a 3-hour vlog. Fuck.
Oh man.
I think we start out with the mini cake and then go from
Mini
there.
keg's a good starter. So we have to have guests with that, anyways.
Little Tony
All right,
cakers.
all right. So next topic is: do we think that the coronavirus is going to get better or worse? And what we mean by that is, those of you that live in Texas know that Texas is opening up this week. We're gonna have certain retailers open up, and I hope that this peak plateau is real and that it's gonna start to come down. But I also am very suspicious, and I feel like what's gonna happen is people are going to assume that everything's better, congregate, and we're gonna get a second peak. Sorry, I'm buzzing a little bit. We're gonna get a second peak, and we're gonna get more people that are sick. So that is my forecast for this coronavirus. What is y'all's opinion?
I mean, it's time to go back to work. We got to get back to work already. You know,
Fucking losing our minds in the house.
we're losing our minds financially. I mean, I don't think this economy could handle fucking being out. I don't think the government's gonna back us that much, businesses and so on. So I honestly think that we should go back to work, but mandate fucking everything, dude. Like minimize the people, lock the doors, count the people that come in, and just get the product and get the fuck out. That's how I would do it. I mean, we gotta work, man. What the fuck, we can't just be fucking working out every fucking day. Come on, man. We gotta fucking work.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
go to
saying?
fucking prison, the prison yard every day.
I see it every fucking series. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Netflix episode.
No, please.
Release something.
yeah.
Release some shit.
I mean, I see that point of view, like you want to get back to work and everything, but I feel like people aren't gonna follow that straight line of like, hey, you need to wear a mask, you need to fucking wash your hands and shit. Yeah, I see people that are like, I need to buy hand sanitizer, but they're not buying fucking hand soap. Like, wash your hands over sanitizer.